Hey guys, it's Paolo. So today we got a special episode for you because I am going to be sitting down and talking with the one and only, the legendary, the talented, and beautiful Genie Francis. Now you guys know I have been a huge fan of General Hospital for decades. So this is such an honor, and I'll make sure we get the scoop on Port Charles. See you guys with Genie. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, if Genie's ready, we're all ready. Can we do this? Let's do it. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you so. You know what? It's an honor to have you on our web show. I've dreamed about this. Like everyone else, I've been watching you forever, but I have to tell you the truth. I met you once. It was in 2011 when I worked on The Talk, and you're not gonna remember this, but you were a guest, and we weren't supposed to go in the dressing rooms of the celebrities, but I'm like, I have to go see Genie Francis, so I kind of like stuck my way in there, and then we got this lovely photo, and I have to tell you, you were just amazing that day. So it's just a full circle for me that we have this web show on A Spoonful of Paolo, and you're our guest, and it's just, I gotta say thank you so much.
It's my
really,
pleasure.
It's an honor. So I want to first start by talking about the Kevin and Ryan storyline because you were just brilliant in the whole storyline. I mean,
Thank you.
I mean, your acting is superb. It's just, I don't know how you do it, but you do it. And that whole storyline, seeing like Laura being rejected by the man she thought was her husband, God, we felt so bad for her. But you played it perfectly. You really did.
Thank you.
Was for you as the actress, how was that? Like feeling that rejection, like not knowing that's not your husband, but you loved him so much,
Right,
that must have been
right.
hard.
It is hard, yeah. Rejection feels bad,
Yeah.
even when you do it as an actress.
Yeah, I know, because we felt it through the TV watching you, yeah.
Good,
It's just
yeah.
great. And I think about like all this, I mean, Genie Francis, you've had so many storylines, so many. Like when you get the script and it's a new plot, are you like, bring it on because I'm a Daytime Emmy Award winner? Or are you like, I just want peace, I want her to be happy? Like what goes through your mind when you get a new plot or new storyline?
I like when there's something fun and meaty to do, and it plays for a while, and then I like my breaks.
Yeah.
I like both,
That makes sense. I think like, okay, I'm feeling something, like some kind of psychic reading right now. Someone is telling me possibly that maybe Laura's son, Nicholas, could be alive. I don't know. I know you all have your psychic in Port Charles, but Genie, if you want to go with me to make the fans know something, do we feel something? Do we know something about Nicholas? What do you want to say?
I feel like that maybe could happen because we have mentioned him quite a bit.
You guys have mentioned him a lot,
but
I
then
know.
Again, I don't really know.
We don't want Frank to get mad and give us any of that big scoop, I know. I also remember you, when you were on the Oprah show, it was back in September of 2011, and back then you were telling Oprah that you would only come to the show if you would stop playing like the victim. And now we see, Laura, like you're in charge of a city, you're the mayor, you're strong, you're brave. Is that always what you envisioned for Laura, is just to be this woman who has it all under control?
I didn't like that they seemed to write Laura as an eternal ingenue, always needing to be saved or, being the victim essentially. And I think it's cathartic for the audience to have watched her go through all this painful stuff and see her flip and become an adult and become really strong. I think people are waiting for that. It's like the moment when Laura shot, the house was broken into.
Oh.
You might be too
Wait.
young.
Thank you for saying that. I've been watching for decades, but thank you.
Okay, well, the mob broke into Luke and Laura's house, and the violence erupted, and it was Laura who took out the shotgun.
I do remember that actually. Yes,
You do?
I
Okay.
do. Yeah.
You made me feel better.
Of course. Girl, you look so beautiful, so don't even go there. Go ahead, okay?
Thank you.
Wow,
But
okay.
anyways, I think the audience loved that. It was just like, Laura, stand up, fight, and I love standing up and fighting for the whole town as the mayor because it's sort of like an extension of her mama bear.
Yeah, it's so true.
But it's towards the whole city.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah. It's so crazy. I'm talking with Genie Francis. Oh my God. Like your first day was on December 28, 1976. And I remember you like taped it. Well, I don't remember, but it was at Studio 51, I think. It was like the building across from this building.
Yes.
You came with your dad on the first day, I think, or something. I don't know. But it's just crazy because you've been here for like 43 years almost. Let's just say the total your character has, okay?
Yeah.
If someone told that little Genie, you're going to be on General Hospital for like 43 more years, what would you have told them? Like,
I don't know what I would have said. I think I might have been upset by that.
Oh my God! No, you did not say that to me.
But you know what I did do?
Yeah.
You know what I did do? Recently, 51 was open. I don't know, some show was moving out or whatever, but the elephant doors were open. 51 was there, and I went, oh my God, I haven't been in 51 since I was a teenager. Since I was actually
That was the first time you walked like in that studio.
Little, yes. So I went back into 51, and nobody was there but me, and it was the most wonderful experience. And I looked around and I thought, this was like the biggest place in the world to me then, and it's a tiny stage. It's much tinier than the one we work on now.
Wow.
And I remembered all the, where I used to sit and the dress. I remembered little Genie, and I sort of had a little prayer.
Oh my God.
And I thanked ABC, and I thanked little Genie. And just was filled with gratitude for the wonderful life that I've been given. It was so powerful and so nice. And I'm glad you brought up 51.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why wasn't this taped? Why are we not seeing this moment you had
Because
alone?
it was private.
I know, but I really wanted to see it because I just envisioning all this.
You're the only one who knows about it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for trusting me. Well,
Totally.
Sometimes I know you have a busy, crazy life. To have that moment alone, to be in that space where you first started, I mean, that's pretty
child.
amazing.
Yeah.
Like, we say almost 43 years, but your character, I think it's been around total, like you on the show, like 18 or 19 years when you look at the whole perspective. But it's crazy because, your character, you've been, even when you're not here, they still talk about you. The kids talk about you. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
When you pull up to the driveway and you're walking down these hallways, like, with so much history, do you, like, tell yourself, like, hey, I am, like, a legend? Like, or is it just another day?
Absolutely not.
But not eligible, like even an icon, like your character is the heart of General Hospital. Like, are you able to like take that in, or do you just come and say it's another day, at General Hospital?
It's another day of work. I'm fortunate to have work at my age. I do not ever tell myself that I'm a legend, or
I'll do that. I'll tell you that.
I just don't, because like, what kind of person would that make me really?
Of course. But there had to be a point maybe where you said, look, you're not only just a working actor, but at some point you had to say, I am one of the all-time greats of daytime television. There had to be some point in your career, like, we respect you, we love you. You like I said, you are the heart of General Hospital.
Thank you.
Whether you realize it maybe after Luke and Laura wedding, but you're like the heart of the show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do.
You're welcome. What do you want all the people who watch Laura? What do you want them all? If they can take away one thing from Laura, what do you want them to take away to help them with themselves? What would that be? You think to say, this is what I can take away from Laura Weber, Laura Collins, or
Right. I think that Laura, my approach to Laura as a kid, again, I was just a kid, was all about my own need to love and to be loved. And I think if you can do that and express your love, you're fine.
Wow.
No matter what happens.
Oh, that's deep.
You're fine.
I like that.
No, I thought
I
you
know
might.
my next question. You just got me. Okay. I just gotta take it in. Okay.
But I hope everybody can take that with them about this character.
That's so nice. You were 13 years old when you took out your braces, and I think at that time you said, I want to be an actor. You got the role Laura Vining at the age of 14 years old. With everything you've been through, the ups and the downs and everything you've been through, decade after decade, if you can go back to that Genie, the one advice to yourself, what would you tell her?
That's a tough one. I guess I would say that it's all going to be okay, but honestly, when I went to 51 and I did talk to that little 14-year-old girl, what I said was thank you. Because it was her guts and her passion that gave me this life. So yeah, it's in reverse, really. I thanked her.
I swear she did not see my questions before, not even her publicist. It's so good.
They're so adorable.
Okay.
I want to talk to you all the time.
Okay, no, we only have 20 minutes. Okay, so we're going to end this. We're going to play a spoonful of you, a little fun with you.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Just saying thank you to yourself. Oh, that's deep. That's really beautiful.
It's a good feeling.
That's how much you love and respect yourself and you know that you are worthy. Like you recognize that. So
Well,
that's
you
great.
know, I was a little girl and I was scared.
Yeah.
Holy cow,
Yeah,
what's
here's your
this?
spoon. Just
So-
hold the spoon.
Okay. What do I do with my spoon?
Just hold the spoon. Wait, as you were saying, so yeah, just to love and respect yourself, and you knew that like you are worthy. That's deep.
Well, and the little girl was so frightened and showed a lot of bravery to get out there and do the things that I did. And had it not been for that in me at that time, I wouldn't have this life I have.
I know. Oh my
You
God.
know?
Okay. So now, Genie,
Yes.
you have 1 minute to answer as many questions as you can about yourself, and then we have
Okay.
a little surprise for you at the end. Okay?
Okay, answer as many questions as
Well,
I can.
we have 7 questions, and they're all fun. Okay, are you ready, Patrick?
Ah!
Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Here we go. Okay. Franco recently had Drew's memories implanted in his brain, and now he thinks he's Drew. If the
Yeah.
same thing happened to Laura, and you got to play her as another character on GH, who would you just love to play?
Ava.
That's so good. And you've had so many good scenes with her. Oh my gosh. Okay, you have worn some pretty fantastic wedding dresses throughout your career. Which one is your favorite? Right over here.
Oh, it's definitely
Laura.
this one here. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
wore
But,
so many.
Yeah, I know there's so
wedding
many.
dresses.
Okay. My favorite was this one of you and your husband. That's my favorite.
Oh,
so
okay,
beautiful. That's my
yes.
favorite. Okay, next one. People might not know this, but you are an amazing painter. What do you do with all your paintings? Do you sell them? Do you like call Vanna White and say, hey, Vanna, I got a new painting for you? Like, what do you do?
I give them to my friends if they say they like them.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, I just give them
Very
away.
talented. I've seen you post on your social media.
Thank you.
Okay, what is one behind the scenes thing you remember about this iconic photo shoot?
That she wanted to get the diamond in.
The diamond.
You can't see it in this shot, but
Oh.
it had to be, the diamond had to show.
Oh,
it was all
okay,
about
cool.
putting her hand in the right spot to get the
Oh
diamond.
my God,
in.
this is a classic photo. Okay, and your amazing husband, Jonathan Frakes, famously played Commander Riker on Star Trek The Next Generation. Who is more enthusiastic when you guys go out in public, soap fans or Star Trek fans?
It depends who recognizes who. But my husband, when he makes his appearances, the soap people always come to him and say, "Oh, say hi to Genie. We love Genie." Yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
Okay, now the last one. When we interviewed Anthony Gary, we were one of the last people to interview here at General Hospital. I asked him about all his leading ladies, and this is what Anthony said about you when we were here the last time. I want you to see this. Genie Francis.
Genie, I've known Genie, it seems like all her life, it seems. She was, I believe, 17 or 18 when we met.
She started, yeah.
And her talent was spectacular and is spectacular. And her vulnerability, her ability to use her emotional range is unsurpassed. It's hard to even go there because there's so much
History.
Our artistic souls met somewhere out in outer space, and in the early days I felt extremely protective of her, which is, I think, fed the relationship of Luke and Laura.
Yeah. So that's.
He made me cry, dude.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh. Yeah. What are your thoughts? Yeah. You just saw this, like.
Yeah. He was and is the best partner for me that I've ever had, because when I looked in his eyes, his reality was so full that when I looked in his eyes, I just knew I was okay. I knew I was safe.
You were safe.
The fear went out of me. He's an extraordinary talent. So when he was around, I knew that I could do anything.
Wow.
Yeah. And mostly what I wanted was just to be able to be as good as he was.
And you were.
Aw,
You-
thanks.
Very talented, yes. I just, look, I've said this before. You are the heart of General Hospital, so
Thank
we have something to present to you. We want to give you something in honor of this,
Okay.
because having you on our show is really special. So
my
this is for you. I'll take the spoon.
Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. This is really like way too much.
Well, no, it's a little something. Little something.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that
you are the
is
heart of
so
General Hospital, so we want to give you-
beautiful. Oh, thank
When you were,
you.
so you know that we all love you. Yeah.
Thank you. It's
Yeah.
a beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful little
Yeah.
heart.
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Yay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mwah.
You are so welcome. Of
Yes.
course.
Let me see if I can get Laura to wear
Oh,
that.
yeah. Okay. Nice.
If I can sneak that by.
I just want to say honestly, like seeing you on the show, for me it is like I said earlier, when I saw you on the talk and I saw you, I'm like, wow, this is like, I remember we had Lisa Kudrow that week and we had, who's the lady I had to get the raw honey for? Annie Lennox. It was fine, it was nice, but you were the one I wanted to see that week, and I was able to. And now that you're on our web show, to inspire everyone out there to live their dream, to be who they want to be, I want to say thank you to you, because watching you after all these years, you made my family happy, all the millions of fans.
Thank you.
Thank you for just bringing so much joy to us, because you truly are one of a kind. You really are.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much. It's good to know that I have given something back,
you
because I've gotten so much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Guys, Genie Francis. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys, give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and a special thanks to the one and only Genie Francis, who we love so much. Thank you, okay?
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you next time in a spoonful of Paolo. Yay!
You're amazing.
Oh,
you're
just amazing. Yeah, so that's for you.
This is
We're that,
so gorgeous.
You're welcome.
That is such a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
What a lovely gift.
Oh my God. You're welcome so much.